The XNR is the last concept car ever created by legendary designer Virgil XNR.
A new departure in automobile styling takes the road on Detroit proving grounds. The XNR Sportster is an idea car.
It's beyond eye-catching. The bright red sports car is a spaceship you can drive.
The XNR was really kind of the epitome of that, with this tall fin, low vehicle. I think it was like 43 inches tall. It was almost intended to be a one-person vehicle, really. It was a driving experience to drive that vehicle. As a matter of fact, the passenger actually sat 4 inches lower to reduce the drag on the car.
The car is a reflection of the times. Designed in '59 and unveiled in 1960, the Plymouth XNR embodies everything that was good about America at the time.
The economy in the United States was booming. Everybody was in a position to buy vehicles. People were looking for more modern vehicles, something that, was personalized almost, that was colorful, that had chrome on it. And the industry was more than happy to oblige with that. And this was the time where space race was just starting, putting men in space and satellites. The Jetsons were on TV, and everybody thought we were going to be driving flying cars back then. And the vehicles really reflected that. They had a jet look to really everything.
Virgil XNR was the man leading that charge.
Most collectors of the 1940s, 50s, 60 models, they know the name Virgil XNR. They know what he brought to the industry.
What he brought was low, sleek cars.
He lowered the automobile. As a matter of fact, between 1954 and 57, the Chrysler products lowered by 6 inches, which is huge.
He also introduced the most iconic automotive feature of the decade.
It's really easy to recognize the Virgil XNR design. For the most part, the production cars, they're the ones with the fins on them. It first appeared in 1955, especially on the 300s, and each year grew a little bit. Kind of almost had a fin war going on here in Detroit between Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler. Everybody's cars being a little more outlandish every year.
By 1959, the fad of tail fins was fading, and Virgil decided to send them out with a bang. Thus, the single, oversized, off-center fin that makes the XNR so distinctive.
It was asymmetrical in design. It was like a race car.
His son, Virgil Jr., a respected designer in his own right, recalls what his father was trying to do.
His whole concept is make the car look like it's going, because cars go, and so they should look like they go, and whatever it takes to make them look that way. In the 50s, fins was a way to do that. It was a carryover greatly from World War II and airplanes. It was a way to get the tail end up and to make a car look like a dart.
Barely 3.5 feet high from the ground to the tip of its off-center stabilizing fin, the XNR carries streamlining farther than ever before.
It was powered by a Plant 6 engine that was modified to put out, I think, 250 horsepower. And so they drove it at the Chrysler Proving Grounds and hit about 155 miles an hour to prove how fast it was.
In addition to speed, the XNR's engine produced electricity in a brand new way.
That was the first year for the alternator. Chrysler brought on an alternator, replaced the starter generator, and that was a major improvement to the mechanical systems and the running of the vehicle.
This was critical, as more and more electric accessories were now being added to cars.
Radios were just then becoming popular in vehicles. Electric windshield wipers, more taillights, more headlights. So there was the need to put the power into the vehicle.
The XNR took its new technical marvels and space-age styling on the road. It was shown around the country and received rave reviews. Then it was shipped back to Europe, where the body had been constructed.